New video from behind the lines of the Keremeos Creek wildfire. Firefighters using controlled burns to try and build a perimeter as more people are being ordered to leave their homes. And this is all that's left of one man's home. The wooden cabin burned down last week. Today, CTV was with the owner as he saw the ruins for the first time. He says he escaped with only the clothes on his back, his vehicle, and some documents. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. BC's most dangerous wildfire is raging out of control nearly a week after it started, and it's pushing closer to homes near Keremeos. Tonight, for the first time, we can show you the destruction left behind by the flames. CTV has also obtained exclusive video from behind the fire lines as crews work around the clock to protect homes. CTV's Michelle Bernoro joins us live near Keremeos. Michelle, more people now have been ordered out of the area.
Yeah, that's right. More evacuation orders came down this afternoon. Twice, actually, we had new evacuation orders coming down. One now includes all of Olalla. The other one is an area in the village of Keremeos, north of Highway 3 and 7th Avenue. So those are the new orders that have come down. Now, I can tell you where we are. We have actually never seen it this bad. I mean, the wind's picking up very strong at times. There are fire trucks coming by here all day, choppers overhead all day, dumping water. And, you know, this fire is growing. It's pushing closer to Keremeos. Armed with drip torches, they set fires in an orchestrated bid to stop the Keremeos Creek wildfire from advancing even further.
And they go in about three people deep, and they light off that material above the guard, and the winds were such that they push it back into the main body of the fire.
407 properties are now on evacuation order and hundreds of others on evacuation alert. More firefighters have joined the battle as this blaze continues to grow. Last mapped at 4,250 hectares, but expected to have grown much more since then.
It grew overnight. Again, more towards Olalla, but also north along Green Mountain Road. So we're expecting it to be bigger.
Crews were able to stop the fire from destroying homes, though the flames came close. Last Friday, though, one home did burn to the ground.
Oh, there's nothing left. I don't even know what some of this stuff is.
Today, Les Mirza returned to see the devastation firsthand, pointing out the remnants of everything he once owned.
Our piano strings, I'm pretty sure.
Mirza was one of the first to spot the wildfire.
Fire started over there. I could see the smoke coming up. The ladder, I was about 2 weeks away from finishing the shingles on my house, and it would be completed.
He didn't think his home would fall in the path of the raging blaze.
Then the wind changed, and all of a sudden the fire was directly across the street. And there was a tornado of fire actually at one point, and of course my heart started racing.
He left about an hour before his home burned.
There were ashes raining down on top of my house, and the fire seemed to be getting closer.
He did not have insurance and lost everything. He pegs his losses at about $400,000. An online fundraiser has been set up to help him.
In the end, you know, you've just lost a bunch of wood and some belongings and a couch and all of that, and so that's not all that important, but, you know, a lifetime's worth of memories in there.
As he tries to pull the pieces of his life back together, fire crews try to stop other homes from being lost. Now they are trying to deal with this fire as best they can, and part of that is by adding more firefighters. They now have about 385 firefighters trying to battle this wildfire, which remains out of control. Those firefighters coming from departments across the province. Mijung?
So, Michelle, definitely this situation is becoming more serious. What is the major concern with this fire in the next few days?
You know what, it feels like the fire here is literally changing by the minute, and changing in part because of what the winds are doing. So there's a cold front coming through, and what officials are worried about is that those cold fronts generally bring with them winds, stronger winds, and winds that shift and perhaps make it more unpredictable, make the job of firefighters more difficult. So that is what they will be watching very closely. Mijung?
Michelle Bernoro reporting live tonight from Keremeos.